The Diary of Laura Perryman, 1907, January the 20th. Laura Perryman, you're 14 years old today. I said that to the mirror this morning when I wished myself happy birthday. Sometimes, like this morning, I don't want to be like Laura Perryman, who's lived on briar all her life and milks cows. I want to be Lady Eugenia Fitzbert, with her long red hair, green eyes, who wears big wide hat and a white ostrich feather, and who travels the world in steamships with 4 funnels. But then I also want to be Billy Perryman, so I can row in the gig and build boats and run fast. Billy's 14 too. He's my twin brother. Well, he would be. I'm not Lady Fitzbert, whoever she is, and I'm not Billy. I'm me. I'm Laura Perryman, and I'm 14 years old today. Everyone's pleased with me, even Father, because I was the one who spotted the ship before they did on St Mary's. It was just, I was in the right place at the right time. I've been milking the cows as usual with Billy, and I was coming back with the buckets over Watch Hill when I saw the sails on the horizon beyond White Island. It looked like a schooner, 3 masts. We had buckets. We ran all the way. The gig was launched in 5 minutes. I watched the whole thing from Sampson Hill with everyone else. We saw the St Mary's gig clear the harbour wall, with the wind and the tide in her favour. The race was on. It looked like St Mary's gig would get there first, as she often did. But we found clear water, fair wind out beyond Sampson, and we were flying along. I could see the chief holding onto the mast, and Billy and Father pulling side by side in the middle of the boat. How I wanted to be one of them, out there rowing with them. I can handle an oar as well as Billy. He knows it. Everyone knows it. But the chief won't hear it, and he's the coxswain. And neither will Father. They think that's the end of it, but it isn't. One day. Anyway, today we won the race, and I should be pleased about that, I suppose. St Mary's boat lost an oar. She was left for dead in the water and had to turn back. We watched our gig draw alongside the schooner, and we all cheered till we were hoarse. Through the telescope, I could see the chief climbing up the ladder to pilot the schooner into St Mary's. I could see them helping him on board, then shaking hands with him. He took off his cap and waved, and we all cheered again. It would mean a little bit more money for everyone. There's precious little of that about. And when the gig came back into Great Porth, we were all there to meet her. We helped haul her up the beach. She was always lighter when we won. Father hugged me and Billy winked. It was an American ship, he said, the General Lee, bound for New York. She'll be tied up in St Mary's for repairs and should be there for a week, maybe more. This evening, Billy and I had our birthday cake from Granny May, as usual. The chief and the crew were all there, so the cake didn't last long. They sang us happy birthday, and then the chief said we're all a little less poor because of Laura Perryman had spotted the General Lee. And I felt good, and they're all smiling at me. Now, that's the time, I thought. I'll ask him again. Can I row with Billy in the gig? They all laughed and said what they always said. Girls don't row in gigs. They never had. I went to the hen house and cried. It's the only place I can cry in peace. And then Granny May came in with the last piece of cake and said there are plenty of things that women can do that men can't. And it seemed to me, all I want to do is row in the gig, and I will. One day I will. Billy came into my room just now. He's had another argument with Father. This time the milk buckets weren't clean enough. There's always something, and Father will shout at him. Billy says he wants to go to America, and one day he will. He's always saying stuff like that. I wish he wouldn't. It frightens me. And I wish Father would be kinder to him.